Welcome back to Emblem Hunter. We will be doing the war at Gronder. One of the best maps in this game.
Why, thank you so much.
The Kingdom Army departs from the Great Bridge of Murden and marches south toward Enbar, the Imperial capital. Meanwhile, the Alliance Army follows from behind to invade Imperial territory, and the Empire has dispatched forces from Fort Merceus to intercept them. The curtain is rising on a conflict between the three armies, which will come to be known as the Battle at Gronder, held on the same plains that witnessed the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I am grateful.
Why, thank you so much.
This is the map. This would be Bernadetta as a brave blow for us if we so choose to go get it. This would have been Petra. Here's Edelgard. Has the Sword of Saros in her inventory. She won't use it because Amir is just way better of a weapon alongside her class line. She also has a stealable Master Steel if you have steel available. And has this encounter and null armor effectiveness. Hit plus 20 because axes are inaccurate. And that. Claude over here on this side has Fail Not and a Master Steel for you to steal, along with having Close Counter, Null Flying, Bow Prowess, and the Authority Plus. Pretty sure this would have been my Cynthia. I think this one was supposed to be, what's his name? What was his name? Raphael. And one of these, and this, I think it's this sniper with the battalion was supposed to be Ignatz. Yeah, that sounds right. Units. Eh. Door. That like to make it somewhat useful. But um, but so vein right here. Save, and we shall begin this map. Defeat all enemy commanders. The best map. This is the cutscene that sold everyone on purchasing this game. With Dimitri.
Know that I will tear your heads from your shoulders. The dead must have their tribute.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history.
Years ago, we fought here as classmates. But not today.
Kill every last one of them!
And so we fight on.
You have finally appeared, Edelgard. Now, you are mine!
The Kingdom Army doesn't look too interested in joining forces with us. Let's take a moment to see how this all unfolds.
It would not be advantageous to take on both at once. We must stop the Kingdom and the Alliance from joining forces. I will create such chaotic warfare that they won't be able to tell who is friend and who is foe.
Sure.
What's
But
the plan?
first, we're gonna gambit here And we're not gonna go down right to where the rainbow is. That is a trap. Because Dimitri wants you to make a beeline for Edelgard. And that's what we plan on doing.
I am prepared.
I'm your girl.
I'll cut through.
I'd be honored.
Ready when you are.
At your service.
When you don't want to deal with that guy,
What's next?
Ready for anything.
You saved me.
dance. Gambit.
Sorry. One to remember.
They're abandoning the central position to attack us. How leisurely.
That's a new bit of dialogue I haven't seen before.
It is done. Onward.
Remember, our enemy technically is not the Alliance. That gets super small. Wait. And then we'll have to do kill this guy.
Had to be done.
Edelgard is our main objective.
What's my strategy?
Now!
Like, yeah, the ballista's gonna be annoying, but guess what? No Alliance! It's reinforcement. No, if we actually use the strategy game and actually I don't know, employed some strategy, you would see
So helpful.
how to actually play this map.
I appreciate it.
Got the sword here.
It was meant to be.
Lamppost shield. I'm actually gonna put this here. Trade.
You're interfering with the plan. Looks like I'll just have to get rid of you.
Yeah, I am interfering with your plan. Plan to set the center field ablaze. What do you have? Sketch. Okay, you do have fire. My only question. This is the first time I've tried doing this.
Fighting on will endanger my life. Your Majesty, I must withdraw.
Will this prevent the central pillar from being engulfed in flame?
No need to worry. We still have some troops left. So long as I stand, we won't give up.
Your Majesty, I will go around to that side. Never fear.
Thank you.
I must steel myself.
And this will make it so the Alliance's forces don't become a problem.
I'll use the...
And the same strategy can be used for the Golden Deer. That's what makes this strat so good. One of the Empire's demonic beasts. This is one of the types we'll be seeing. Because they decided to give them a face mask over their thing. That armor gives us some extra vitality. I think that's going to trigger Alliance forces. Yeah, that triggers Claude to move. That triggered the Alliance to move. But does it trigger their reinforcements? Ah, they don't. Goes next.
Wasted effort.
It's probably that ballista. That's gonna be a couple turns before. Or whatever it is. Claude's off, honestly, the bigger threat here.
Too slow.
This is the turn I need on that archer to get the brave shot. What are your skills? Kind of close.
Thank you. You have my support.
Hunt them like beasts.
won't falter. I need to slow down.
That is now mine.
One to remember.
Do whatever it takes.
Yeah, but we can do. That's some unbroken steel for me. Yo, this guy with Emblem.
I shall not stray.
I don't have to worry about the blister anymore.
Not bad.
Silence in there, you my guy. Probably short spear this guy.
This is the cost of war. I'll take all the strength I can get.
Yeah, Ferdinand.
Those fools who went up the hill will pay with their lives in the crimson flames.
Ah! No! I don't have to go on that. Hell! And this is also why those reinforcements from the Alliance are fair and balanced.
Another victory.
The Empire and Kingdom are mixed up in this battle. It's a struggle to target the right one.
Not really.
Such are the rules of melee. We'll just have to crush anyone who isn't an ally.
That paladin right there would have been Leone, and that warrior would have been Hilda. You see, by not engaging the Alliance at the beginning of this fight, we don't have to fight the reinforcements on turn 1, which makes these reinforcements fair and balanced. I never see anyone talk about this. Ever. When it comes to this map. I'm positive it would be a certainly great tool for when dealing with this map on Magnet mode. Like, sure, you'll lose out on a couple of kills, but there is no reason to rush this map. Honestly, the scariest unit in this map in general is Claude. Basically. Like, Edelgard's just an armored unit with Gale Force. That's not scary. You can just take her out before she gets to attack.
You will regret this!
That's to do for you. To doing his best. Nice. Press the button.
Is that it?
Let's finish this!
I was just stronger.
Well done.
Face level 4. Once I get A face, I get Rex.
Don't struggle.
360 damage.
I'm glad I can count on you.
Thank you. This level of mastery is enough.
It's honestly not a very good skill. Warding breath.
Much appreciated.
Like, unless it scales with things like Frozen Lance or something, I don't see it being a very good skill. Great.
I'd be honored.
That tells me with you, they'll do it. They'll take this thing out next. Yeah.
Wasted effort.
Well, everyone's in position now. Safely take on Edelgard next turn. This is a great map. If you treat the Alliance like green units. Yeah, they're about to kill that thing.
You can't win!
But you don't play this map like you played last time. Trust me. Pick up this flat chest here first. Seal. Rally, you.
I don't need help.
I want extra damage.
Stab your chest, break your neck, smash your head. I will allow you to choose your own death.
I'm not interested in methods of dying. All that matters is when death takes place, not how. And I have no intention of dying today.
I'm sure all of the people you've slaughtered so far thought the same.
I lost. Just as expected, you aren't making my path an easy one.
Exactly.
I must retreat for now. We'll meet again on the battlefield.
And now all that's left is the Alliance and their hordes.
You took me lightly.
Now we just wait. Finish Claude's group and we'll be done here. And it's such a great thing that they decided to walk on the fire trap.
know you're actually alive, Teach. It's a shame you aren't on our side. Anyway, isn't the Empire your enemy? Us fighting seems like a waste.
Yeah.
Ah! Yeah, I thought we had a chance, but there was no way to predict the movements of the Kingdom Army. I can't afford to die here. I have to retreat.
Oh. Oh well. Well, that's the map completed.
So, you think you can escape, Edelgard? Your Highness! You're alive. We have to retreat to the Great Bridge of Murden. That woman.
This also makes the maddening load ambush on fair and
keep
balanced.
fighting. I'm so sorry, but we can't do that. I understand how you feel, but the Imperial Army is closing in. I'll kill all of them. No matter how many hundreds or thousands of them there are!
You know, he's got to kill every last one of them. Silver Sword Flace.
You! What are you doing here? It's too dangerous. Fall back, now!
Yay.
Your Highness!
You know, lightly tapping his back with that sword
You...
is enough to cripple him.
Have I caught you off
Now,
guard,
this
Your
could have been a
Highness?
divine, pulsable moment
Does
for
it
sure.
hurt? I bet it hurts real
Narratively
bad,
wise.
doesn't it? But it's nothing compared to what my brother felt. You will never be forgiven, you know. I will never forgive you.
You must be...
You filthy monster. It's time to die!
Dimitri! Professor! Do it now!
Dead.
Brother, help me.
Rodrigue! Your Highness, are you safe? Please tell me it wasn't in vain. His punishment, it was mine to bear. There are no sins or punishments on the battlefield. No, don't die. Please don't die.
Too bad.
Stepmother, Glenn. They all died and left me behind. Rodrigue, are you to join the ghosts who shadow my every move? This is my fault. I'm the one who killed you, as surely as though I had wielded the blade. Your Highness, you have one thing terribly wrong. None of them, none of us, died.
At the very least
for
now,
you.
Felix and
I'm dying for what I
Dimitri
believe
have
in,
one more thing in common.
just as they did. Your life is your own. It belongs to no other, living or dead. Live for what you believe in. Dimitri, my boy, you really do look just like His Majesty. What are you saying, Lambert?
I am heading to Dusker, and before you start, nothing you could say would change my mind. You worry too much, my friend. So far, relations with Dusker have been going smoothly, wouldn't you say? You, of all
Dimitri's
people,
Bob.
should appreciate how critical these negotiations are.
Of course I do, but for the king himself to make the journey, you must admit that it's dangerous. And His Highness is still so young. If the worst should happen...
Even if the worst should happen, he would be okay. He's a smart boy, Rodrigue. Even if he should lose his father, I have no doubt that he will grow to be a good and respectable man.
Lambert. However, if he ever starts down the wrong path, and I am not here to set him straight, I am trusting you to do so in my stead, old friend. Promise me. Lambert, my promise.
Sad Dimitri boy.
What do you want?
Where are you doing? Where are you going?
It doesn't concern you.
It does.
Get out of my way. No.
You're going to Empire, aren't you? Do you really think this will appease the dead?
Silence! You have no idea what you're talking about. Death is the end. No matter how much lingering regret a person has, after death, they are powerless. They cannot even wish for revenge, much less seek it out. Hatred, regret, those burdens fall on the shoulders of those who are left behind. And so I must continue down this path. I already told you as much. It is far too late to stop.
There must be another way!
Do not waste your breath with some nonsense about how I should move on with my life for their sake. That is merely the logic of the living. It's meaningless. Those who died with lingering regret, they will not loose their hold on me so easily. But you seem to have all the answers. So tell me, Professor. Please tell me. How do I silence their desperate pleas? How do I save them? Ever since that day 9 years ago, I have lived only to avenge the fallen. Even my time at the Officers' Academy was also that I could secure my revenge and clear away the regret of the dead. It was the only thing that kept me alive. My only reason to keep moving forward.
You've suffered enough.
But then who or what should I live for?
Live for what you believe in.
What I believe in? Rodrigue said the same thing. But is it possible?
Yeah.
I am a murderous monster. My hands are stained red. Could one such as I truly hope for such a life? As the sole survivor of that day, do I have the right to live for myself?
Yes.
Your hands are so warm. Have they always been?
And with a renewed vigor, Dimitri has been cured of his manicness. At least for now.
Part 2.
The
Azure
King's
Moon.
triumphant return.
Heartstring Moon. The King's triumphant return. Following the death of Rodrigue, Dimitri begins to question his desire for revenge. His troubled mind turns to the kingdom capital and how he might end the chaos plaguing Fargus once and for all.
Our victory at Drondor was certainly a turning point for us. However, Rodrigue's death has been difficult to bear. We've lost considerable military strength and resources.
Are there no other lords we can rely on?
Unfortunately, with things as they are now, I don't think House Gautier has any resources to spare.
I'm sorry. I really wish we could help. If only House Galatea had anything to give.
If we split up the soldiers currently defending the monastery, we should have sufficient numbers to invade the Empire. But even then...
Your Highness, you should be resting. Your wounds are still healing. I am well, I assure you. More importantly, may I have a moment of your time? Thank you. I wish to apologize to all of you. I have led you down this dark path with me, and have caused so much suffering along the way. I cannot tell you how sorry I am for my behavior. There is no apology I could offer that would be sufficient.
And how do you intend to make up for my father's death?
Felix, I realize words alone are not enough to repent, but I fear they are all I have.
I'm not after more empty words. I want you to speak through your actions.
I know that no amount of regret can ever bring back the lives we have lost. I know that well. It is like patching up a tear with a different material. Things can never be as they were. The best I can hope for is to make things whole again. I wish to do the right thing from now on. That is why I have made a decision. I intend to take back the kingdom capital. I wish to save our people. Those who I turned my back on for far too long. To follow my heart and do the right thing. That is the only way I can atone for my sins.
Your Highness. If we can win back Ferdiad, it will give us the advantage in our war against the Empire. As one who has served the royal family for ages, know that your words bring me great joy and pride. That said, I must point out that if we make for Ferdiad, the Emperor's head will slip further out of reach. Can you live with that?
I still hold hatred in my heart for her, and for the ones responsible for the tragedy. That I will carry with me until death. But my life is my own. It belongs to no one else, and it is high time that I started living for what I believe in. I will no longer allow the voices of the dead to bind me. This is something that I must do. No. Something that I am choosing to do. I will accomplish my aim, even if it means risking my life to do so.
Understood, Your Highness. So, any objections?
Count me in!
You are correct. We cannot afford to die in vain by recklessly challenging the Empire.
I'm worried about Lady Rhea. But if this is the choice you've made, I support it.
I am at your command, Your Highness. I will follow you anywhere.
My sword is at your service, Your Highness.
Use an axe.
I'll help too. The people in Ferdiad need us.
Fine, I'll help you, in my father's stead. But in return, you must win. You know that, don't you, Dimitri?
I do. And I swear on my father's lance that we will prevail.
Then it is decided. It seems this war council has much to discuss. Our next stop is Ferdiad, the kingdom capital, for the future of Fargus.
That's the Dimitri support. Now, all of Dimitri's supports are unlocked. Along with this one, apparently. So I'm just going to watch this one as well.
Beautiful as ever, Dedu.
What are you suggesting?
You're always busy delivering messages.
You mean His Highness's orders?
Does he need you to run such trivial errands?
He should not trouble himself over them. I am honored to attend His Highness and to represent him in all matters. Ever since he saved my life, serving him has given me reason
I haven't
to
seen
live.
these reports.
Reason to live. Huh.
Your relationship to the Archbishop seems similar.
Not quite. I joined the Knights to repay a debt I owed Rhea. The debt's been repaid, so she's nothing more than a former employer.
Then you are not motivated by loyalty.
Not especially. I wouldn't call Rhea my reason to live.
And if a higher-paying employer comes along?
I'd consider it. That's what mercenaries do.
Then yes, we are completely different.
Everyone's different. Not trying to criticize your loyalty. I've seen a lot of people like you all over the world. They don't tend to last very long, though. Try not to end up like them.
Thank you for the warning. Your Highness.
I have a question.
All support.
Your Highness.
Gustav.
Okay, next time we will be doing Monastery Exploration. This will be the end of the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.